Good morning, everybody. For today's video, I'm going to be doing a little Q&A for you guys. I had you guys ask me some questions on Instagram, and today I'm going to try very hard to answer some questions that I've never answered before. I used to do question videos all the time, and it seemed like there was mixed reviews about it. Like, a lot of people really loved them, but a lot of people really hated them, so I'm going to still try to do them very occasionally. I've been only posting vlogs for like the past 2 weeks, so I decided I'm going to switch it up today and just do a little natural Q&A for you guys. I'm also going to try to give like a short answer for everything so I can just answer more questions, you know? So the first question is, do all of your cats get along? And the answer to that is yes and no. Dander and Ivy get along super well, but Cordelia fights with Dander and Ivy a lot, and I don't really think Dander and Ivy like that. But I also don't classify that as like not getting along. I think it's more of just Cordelia as a kitten, and Dander and Ivy are like grown adults, and they just don't constantly want to play and tackle and fight all the time. So I wouldn't say they don't get along. I just think they get annoyed of each other very much. Do you ever wish that you went to college, and do you ever feel like you were missing out? This is a really confusing question for me because I don't even understand my own answer to this question. But sometimes I do think like I should have gone away to college and I should have like had the experience and everything like that. Like sometimes it does make me sad because that is like a big part of people's lives, you know, and like that's the part that I'll never get to experience now. So in some ways and sometimes I do think like, wow, I really wish I would have just taken that step and done that. But at the same time, there are so many reasons that I decided not to go away to college that I'm just glad I made the decision that I did to stay home. And I truly don't ever feel like I'm missing out on anything, especially because like my main friend group, we all still live around home and we all go to school around here. So I don't ever really feel like I'm missing out, but sometimes I guess I do like get sad seeing like my other friends who did like end up going away. Like it just makes me sad because it seems like they're having fun a lot of the time, but just because they're having fun somewhere else, it doesn't mean I can't or I'm not having fun here, you know? Do you want a belly button piercing? So I actually have like contemplated this like a lot recently. Like there have been days where I was like, ooh, I'm gonna go get my belly button pierced, like it's gonna be a whole fun experience, and then I back out of it because I truly don't even know if I want it. Like I can't determine if I'm just going crazy and I like want to pierce something on my body or if I like genuinely want a belly button piercing. But my friend has one and I absolutely love it on her, and she was like shopping for like belly button piercings the other day, and there were so many that I saw that I was like, wow, I wish I could literally have that. So I definitely feel like I do want one. I just think I need to wait longer and like actually build up the courage to do it if that's what I really want to do. Do you plan to move to another state, or are you happy where you are at? Currently, I would say I'm happy where I'm at, but in the future, I don't think I would be happy here. I was raised in Michigan in the same area my entire life, and I just wouldn't want to repeat that entire like cycle with my children. Like I do feel when I'm ready to have kids, I definitely want to move to a different area and have them like attend a different school district and everything like that. Like right now I'm perfectly okay with where I live and everything like that, but in the future definitely not. I will be moving somewhere else. What are some qualities you want in your home when you move out? So there are actually a few specific things that I'm looking for, and those are, I would love to have like a semi-big kitchen. I would love to have like a patio, like one of those like glass built-in patios, and then I would also love to have a basement. It is also a necessity for me to have a bathtub. So those are the few qualities that I would like intentionally look for. The next question is, how did you and your boyfriend meet? The story is kind of interesting, and I honestly don't think like I've ever told this before, but we were both at a party. I think he was there. I don't know. I didn't know him, so I wouldn't have known if he was at the party prior. But we were at this party, and then me and a few of my friends, we went to McDonald's, and when I was in high school, like the hangout place was always McDonald's because it was the only place that was open like all hours of the night. So at 4 in the morning, people would go there. At 2 in the morning, whatever, people from my school were always there at all times of the night, which to me is like a sad hangout place, but it's whatever. But me and my friends had gone there and parked, and then I heard like the car next to me was playing like Fleetwood Mac, which is my favorite band of all time, and I saw someone in the car that I knew, so like very closely, so I knew that like it was okay for me to get in the car, you know? And my boyfriend actually was the one who was driving the car and playing the song, so kind of just from that point on, like we bonded very quickly and we had a very good night together. Like like the rest of the night. And that summer we continued hanging out in groups a lot, but then he actually moved away for a little bit and I kind of was just doing different things with my life. So from the point that we met, we didn't even actually start like talking, hanging out, or dating until like a year later. But yeah, the moral of the story is we met at McDonald's, which is such a romantic place to meet. So this is an amazing question. What do you see in the future of this channel? So recently I've only been making vlogs and I've been putting a lot of effort into them. So if you guys are watching this right now and you haven't seen them, you should go check them out because they are nothing like any other vlog that I've ever done before. So definitely go watch those. But those types of videos are kind of what I see as like the future of my channel, but more like adult based, I guess. And what I exactly mean by that is like when I move out, like I want to film like all the experiences of me shopping for things for my first house and like organizing stuff within that, and just like me transferring into adulthood is what I mean. And all of the experiences that follow with that are going to be like the specific things that I want to vlog for my channel, you know? So what I kind of see for like the future of my channel is just me becoming this grown woman who has her own house and she films her lifestyle and her home decor and just all of that stuff. So that's what I'm really interested in for the future. It's just kind of difficult right now because I am trying to transition into vlogging and not very much goes on with my day-to-day life that I feel like I can film and publish to YouTube. So it is very hard for me right now, but I'm making it work to the best of my ability. The next question is, have you met your new cat in person, and do you know if this cat will be a good fit / playmate for your other cats? So I've actually not met my cat in person, and I will not meet my cat in person until I drive all the way there to pick her up to bring her home. So honestly, I have no idea how she's going to get along with my other cats, but I'm sure everything is going to work out. I know for sure Dander and Ivy are going to be okay with it. They've done it before with Cordelia, and they really don't have that many issues. It's kind of Cordelia that I'm really worried about because she is very playful and she can be aggressive sometimes, and it just makes me nervous because she still is a kitten too, and it just makes me afraid that like I'm gonna have this super small cat and then this bigger small cat, and I don't want them to like try to play with each other and hurt each other and stuff like that. Like that just makes me really nervous. I either just had deja vu or I'm remembering that like I had a dream about me getting a new cat, which is so weird because if it was a dream, everything that happened in the dream is literally what's happening in my life right now with this new cat. So maybe I dreamt it into existence, I guess. But yeah, I am a little bit worried about Cordelia and the new kitten. It can either go really good or really bad, but it's already happening. So over time, they're just gonna have to learn to get along with each other. And I don't think it's gonna be that bad. I really don't. How to let go of the past. Great question that I don't completely understand the answer to, and I bet you no one really understands the answer to because that's a very hard thing to do. If anyone out there has like the perfect answer, like just let me know because I would love to know that information. How has your experience been since being diagnosed with IBS? I'm struggling with the same thing. So I'm very sorry that you're struggling with the same thing because it does suck. But I would say ever since my diagnosis, maybe things have been getting easier. I mean, like the pain in general like isn't going away, but things are just getting easier because I know what's wrong with me and there's just like no more questions anymore. Like I just know, like now I just know every day I'm going to wake up, I'm going to have a stomach ache throughout the day, like I'm going to eat and I'm going to feel terrible. Like once you kind of just know for sure like that is the answer and that's exactly how you're going to feel every day, it just kind of makes the process easier because I know what's going to happen, I know it's coming, so I'm kind of just being able to like mentally understand it better and get through it on my own. I hope this is making sense to you guys. So those are all the questions that I'm going to answer today. I tried to get a variety of a bunch of different stuff in there, so I hope you guys enjoyed it and I hope you guys enjoyed all of the questions that I answered. Genuinely, I'm so confused on if I should keep doing Q&As or not because some of you love them, some of you hate them. So it just really throws me off. So maybe comment down below how you felt about this video so I can kind of like get some people's opinions on if I should do this again or not. But thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!